Can people hear me now? Is that working yet? Right, let's try that again. Can anybody hear me? Or is it still silence? Hey, okay, there we go. People can hear me. Right, let's try that again. Welcome everybody to the second quarterfinal event for the VulCon4 Invitational. So today we're watching Gryzli v ScoreyS. The winners of the semi-final events, when we finally get to those, they're making their way to London. They're going to compete live on stage for the grand final. So I'm very excited to watch this match. So let's get going. Not okay. Oh, a little bit odd on what ScoreyS showing there. He's a little bit zoomed in. Okay, let's have a look what they've got. It's gonna make it very difficult if I can only see the top quarter of his screen. Okay, looks like we're just gonna swap over to. I think we'll just watch it from Gryzli's point of view for this one. So ScoreyS gone first. He's used a lava card by the looks of it already. There we go. Dropping 2 cards for a strong opener there, and then straight into Blacksmith. Yep, very strong opening turn from ScoreyS there. Yes, very, very focused in. But there we go. Look at that zoom. That doesn't really help us, does it? All right, we're just gonna watch it from over here. Gryzli has not got a great opening hand here. 3 high cost cards, no lava cards, and only 2 go below. This might be a very short game 1. Let's see. Nemean there, very good counter. Blacksmith just deletes it straight away, but he's still on the back foot. I've got no idea what ScoreyS got in hand. That's going to make this very difficult to commentate. Oh, yep. Drop Cobaloid, delete that. Pillager before he gets any more stacks on it. That's the thing about those, they're very, very powerful. They are glass cannons. Oh, that is not the draw that he needed. Gryzli's got. Oh, that is not going his way at all. He's having to think about this long and hard. I don't know why. He's only got 1 card he can play. I don't think he's out, but this is first game. I don't think. I don't know. We'll see. Depends. If I knew what ScoreyS had in hand, I'd be able to guess a bit better. Or was that a Shaman's? Damage his face. He's 7 up already. A Warrior of Ares and a Cobaloid Warrior in hand. He might get a little bit more control of the board, but 1 damage is not enough. It's been a very strong set of turns from ScoreyS. Gone about as well as he could have hoped, I reckon. Definitely got the upper hand here. Going first, he's kept the momentum. It's going to be difficult for Gryzli to come back from this. What is ScoreyS going to do now? Alright, so he's dropped an Amazon Defender there. Gryzli really doesn't have any answers to that in hand. Not enough damage on the board. He's already used his Nemean ability. He's going to struggle here, depending on what he draws off the top of the deck. 7 damage straight to the face, I assume. Yeah. Just really applying that pressure from ScoreyS here, putting him on a serious clock. 25 damage. To use the Cooler's Haters here, clear the board. That might be the choice. Not much else he can do. He can drop the defender maybe. Yep. That's a very good point, Pegasus. This is... hadn't actually thought of that. This is perhaps not the right deck from Gryzli. I might think that's a very short game on then. I wish we could have a dig through his deck when he wasn't looking. Give us our answers. I think you might be right. Always double check the name of your decks, folk. Make sure you're using the right one or your games might be quite painful. ScoreyS just wanted to keep a little bit of control of the board there, clear things up, make sure it stays in his favour. He's not counting him out yet either. Gryzli's opponent deserves a lot of respect from people, and you can see it in the way people play. Heal himself off a bit there, try and buy himself a bit more time, and then get 2 picks on the board. Bodies, better than nothing. What is going through his head right now? He must be wondering where all the OG cards are hiding as well. Pushback Wolf, just pump that up to a 4. Just clear out the other one there. Oh, it is by no means over yet. Really, really depends on what card ScoreyS got in hand there. Yep, best of 3, Lumpy. So all the quarters and semi-finals are going to be best of 3 matches. So losing the first one is bad, but it's not the end of the world. You can come back from that. The cards in his hand are just not synergizing well. He doesn't really have a lot to work with here, and some difficult things to deal with there. 4 health on the stun card in the corner there is very difficult to deal with, and the 3/3 is just a really solid body. He can pick off the 4/1 nice and easy, and the 1/2 he can drop the Jas for that and deal with it, but he's going to try and deal with the 3 damage one instead. He's going to deal with 1 to the face. Okay. That's a good way around dealing with it. Good approach. So what happened there was he dropped the Shaman but had nothing to cast it on, so it's a bit of a whiffed ability, but again, getting a body on the field more important at this point. Another Mammoth out from ScoreyS. That's both of them now. Such a good value card that. A 3/2 and a 2/1 with Rage drop for only 3 mana. It's a long grind here. drop the Acolytes and the Undead, or does he drop the Swaltoy? What was he feeling? Is it more efficient use of his mana? Gets him 3 bodies on the field. Slightly unfortunate collection of cards to have with 8 lava. Now he's going for the Hoplite. Try and get rid of that stun card. Yep. Stun cards played well can give absolute value. They can really, really help you control the board, take out strong creatures by minimize your damage doing it. They are really, really high value targets to try and deal with. And the 4/2 reborn is not, not a slouch either. Scorey definitely got the upper hand here. With a reborn and a rage is a ticking time bomb there that Gryzli really does have to deal with. Thank you, Lumpy, for pointing that out for me. Yep, tell him it's literally 2 posts up. It's his channel. Somebody post the read the announcement gift to him. I missed what happened there. What have we got going on? 2/7 taunt on the Undead. He's going to deal with the... Yeah, there we go. Dealt with the Stranglevine. He's pulling this back a little bit. Look at that. Damage to the face. Got a heal coming in next. That'll buy him a bit more time. But this is where things start getting really interesting. Combos can start coming out at 9-10 lava. Scorey's still got a lot of cards in hand. He's been playing very conservatively there. Hi healer, welcome for dropping in. Want to see what the competition are up to, do you? Might be the first efficient turn from Gryzli here. He's got 10 lava and 2 5 lava cards. No, he's prioritizing getting that heal out. No, I am wrong. He's just dropping the reborn and getting one of the acolytes out. Interesting choice. Not too sure that's the play I would have gone for, but maybe he's worried about more board wipes from Scorey and he's trying to play a bit more conservatively. There's 9 damage sitting there, and Scorey's got absolutely nothing, but he does have 6 cards in hand still. Yeah, I feel it odd that he chose to let the taunt die. Oh, it's begging for a board clear, isn't it, from either of them? Gryzli handicapping himself here. The weaker deck, and he's still making a run of it. sacrificing the undead to get rid of that Chiron. Just a good value trade there. Deal with the wolf and then swing at the face. What's he going to do with the remaining 8 lava? Putting a naked ball catcher out there, that's an interesting choice. He's got a glade coming up, but whether that ball catcher survives is the question here. Alright, there we go. There it is. Saw it coming. Didn't want those balls to get out of hand. He's just gone, nope, not having any of that. Thank you, sunshine. Stacking even more lava. Maybe it's just lava cards in hand. Maybe that. Nope, there we go. 3/5 bow out. And the 3/3 Sunfire Elemental. It's just gonna swing at that, get rid of that, minimize the damage he's gonna take. And again, having to use the heal on himself to buy himself another turn. Edge of Night, buying himself a turn. Interesting choice. I didn't look particularly threatened right now. I'm not sure why he's dropped that straight away, but that was painful. 10 damage in one hit. Oof. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't play either Pegasus. I think that was a bit of an odd choice. Have I forgotten how much lava the bow costs? Maybe that's me. Yeah, he could have dropped it for the haste on the token card. Game 1 for ScoreyS. Right, let's go watch him double check his deck, I think. Yep, there we go. Something tells me he didn't have the right one selected. The thing I love about this game, and to be honest about all kinds of CCGs, there's rarely one best move. Like, depending on what's in your deck, depending on what you think might be in your opponent's deck, there are always 2 or 3 possible avenues, possible options. Yeah, you're right, Pegasus. The flow here where you select the deck and then create the room, it is a bit naff. It's not very clear. It would be better to make the room and be able to pick the deck when you go into the match. Yep, he's just double, triple checking. This game 2 now important. Yeah, best of 3. 3 of them. So that was game 1. We're on to game 2 now. Yeah, we've not said any restrictions on decks in this tournament this time round. Now, we tried a couple of different formats in the past, but on this one we've not specified deck lists and things. We're letting people just play what they like. There's a lot more variety now. You know, we'll see how it goes, see how people feel. Seeing some actual lava cards this time, that's always a good start. Honestly, my long-term preference would really be to have a dedicated best of 3 format where we can go one player goes first, other player goes first, and then have something like a sideboard instead. So you'd have your fixed deck and then maybe have 20 cards that you could sub in between matches. I think that would be really interesting, but you know, we're trying different things. We're seeing what people like. I totally missed what was going on there, sorry. Trying to read the chat. I assume Gryzli opened with his haste and then ScoreyS got rid of it immediately. Yep, just gonna return with Anemone. And then drop a javelins on him. Yep. This is looking like a much stronger start here. Yeah, the meta at the moment is to pretty much use the powers straight away. We tried our best to sort of slow them down a bit, but then the whole silence card, the Golden Leer, we kind of forced people into using them sooner. That was a bit of a mistake from the balance point of view. We'll learn from that. We'll change things up for Season 6. We are getting there slowly. The powers are a little less nonsense now. They're still quite good. A lot of these top tier Vulcanists are still very important to have, but it's not quite as bad as it was. We'll find the right balance eventually. Reborn out from Gryzli there. And the exact same from ScoreyS. We're seeing some serious deja vu here. Just get rid of the first round of that. Gryzli saving some of his lava for a late game play. Does he want to drop the reborn, or is he going to go for the mammoth and get some board presence? He's going for the mammoth, get that board presence right now. There we go, look at that. 4-1 and just deal with it reborn. Strong board wipe there from ScoreyS, just getting a bit of damage in and then clearing things start again. I dislike this board, I am cleansing it. There we go, and now using that saved lava card, just refill his board best I can. ScoreyS on the back foot here a bit, it seems. tricky only being able to see one side of the board. I've got no idea what's coming out. Oh, right, bodies. He's gone for a defensive play. Tells me he doesn't have a huge amount in his hand. Oh. Trying to buy himself time here. I don't know how long it's going to last with Gryzli having a 4-1 lead on the board state. He's deep in thought here, isn't he? Full hand, full blather, deciding how he wants to deal with this. Oh, if I could see what cards he had. Unfortunately, all I can see is top quarter of the screen. Just silence and delete that, get rid of the reborn. And got another defensive card. Now, we're watching this slightly late, Lumpy, so due to time zones and things, I've had all the players record their matches. That's why we're going to do all of them back to back tonight. We're just going to watch the quarterfinals. So I'm seeing this live with you guys, and we're commentating as we go, but the players secretly know what's happening. One of the matches was between two people in the Philippines. They were doing it at like I think 4 AM my time. So it's like it's just not going to happen. Especially not trying to stream that on Twitch. I'd have had 7 coffees around me and I'd still fall asleep. That's been a series of defensive plays from ScoreyS. Defense into Sunfire. Oh, board wipe does make a big difference, but Gryzli's just going to refill the board again. Here we go. It's such a good card, and I'm so sad that the original design team went with only 25 of them, because it is such a vital mechanic to these kind of games. But, you know, for the lucky people that have got it. ScoreyS, of course, now playing with 1 less slot on the board because of that wall of bodies taking up a permanent slot. Don't know if that's going to matter too much here. It's been quite a low, high value cards, and you know they're going deep rather than wide with their plays. ScoreyS on the defensive this time, healing himself up. Rip through that defender. You think the 7 health is a lot until you're suddenly staring down 2 4 damage cards. Good value from the Centaur there. Just drop it in, deal the damage immediately. Start getting some boars on the field. Is it the reign of the pigs? Is it death by nibble? Another strong defensive card there. Vulcan Studios, really, really good defender. The 4 damage just means it takes out pretty much anything that tries to tackle it. This is where stun cards can be really, really valuable. You lose the stun card, but you can clear out that 4/6 without any other losses. Or an Eye of Typhon. That is the real. That's the real answer here. Just go nope and delete that card. Hey, heart of the cards. Oh no, he's just gonna lethal it. He's not gonna bother. Interesting. Is he gonna? I wonder what he's scared of that he's saving that Typhon. Is it the only one in his deck? I wonder. And he wants to keep it for something else. See there, that 1 damage was just to get it down to 2. So he's got a Swamp Gas in hand. He's looking at sort of stacking everything on the 2 health line and then just bam, wipe them out. Good use of Pig to do that. Maybe this is what he's going to do. Maybe he's going to delete the 3/6 and then board wipe the others with a gas. Ah, but now there's a bow out as well. And he's just going to go for the Sunfire clear, I think. Yep, 2 damage to face. And then wipe the slate clean. Noah said, fuck this board state in particular, we're starting again. The reply from Scorey getting strong now, though. He's starting to find those cards that he really didn't have in the mid-game. I think he got very, very lucky that Gryzli wasn't able to finish this early. If you want to volunteer, are you going to be in London? Do you want to join me in the booth in London to commentate, OG? Come on, Lumber, you can be with me. I'm sure we probably could. I'll ask. This board state has swung suddenly, hasn't it? I was so convinced that Gryzli had this, but this sudden play from Scorey, he's emptied his entire hand. It's been a series of cracking cards coming out. These OG cards that summon seconds are just relentless. They're so good value. It is insane. The silence, at least, dealing with that double strike. That 3 is now just a 3 and not a 6, so that's better than nothing. Oh, to have another Swamp Gas. Down to the last few cards, the last third of their deck each. Starting to run low on answers, I reckon. $20 to 19 and only 8 cards left. I don't know. I am as confused as you. I am not sure what just happened there. Yeah, maybe he wanted to wait for the defender to get that out. Just make sure that he keeps those cards. Well, they bought him a turn, and these 2 are now out. Yeah, I think you might be right there, Scorey. He was worried about, the 3/3 is really good, but it's very easy to deal with. Just try and maximize damage. Current your last 2 cards is not what you wanted. It's not ideal, is it? That's the worst place in the game to end up with him in hand. No cards in hand, no cards to draw. It's just bad. Have to get rid of that rage. Didn't have a choice there. There are no good answers here. And I don't think those last 2 cards are going to save him. Scorey now got the board state advantage and the card advantage. I think this is over. I think Gryzli's run out of puff and he's not got enough to finish it. But what a game. I'm assuming going for the stun and then the cleanup. Or is he just going to rip right through it? Or just delete it. That works as well. Oh, good night, Vienna. Yeah, this is it. Gryzli needs another Sunfire Strike, 2 more haste cards. Like, try as he might, I just don't think he can do it with those 3 cards. So close though, 7 and 9. Ugh. Scorey's still got 4 cards on him. Oh no. There comes the Edge of Night. I was wondering where that was. He's taken the hit for the Chiron, but he can afford it. It's game. Damn. Well played, Scorey. Well played on that final game. That is a 2-0 against Gryzli. That is an unexpected outcome, but very well done. We're going to take a short 15-minute break, guys, and then we will pick up with your game, Pegasus. We're going to see how you did against Healer. So I will see you guys in 15 minutes.